What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. So today's video is super exciting. It's been a while since I sat down and did one of these types of videos, but if you've seen any of my other videos, you would know that I strongly prefer doing videos like this, sit down videos, to basically anything else. But I've been trying to get more into like vlogging when I'm like out and about or going places. So my channel is gonna be kind of a mix of both of those. But anyway, I have super exciting news, and that is I graduated college. And this is so exciting and such a huge milestone for me because if you have not seen any of my previous videos, I was diagnosed with dyscalculia when I was 23, which was 3 years ago. And I just got my degree in engineering technology. So I have plans to go on and become an engineer. And as someone with a math learning disability, that was a very difficult road. I did have to take a lot of math classes, and I still have more that I will have to take. I did get my associate's degree, and I have, you know, full plans on moving forward, getting my bachelor's degree, maybe even my master's someday. But right now I want to focus on the bachelor's before I get too far ahead of myself. And if you're just curious, my bachelor's degree won't be a technology degree. That's just total personal preference. My associate's degree is because I got it from a community college, but I fully plan on my bachelor's just being mechanical engineering, and that's it. So I waited to film this video. I was hoping that my degree would actually arrive in the mail by now. It has not. I did get an email about 2 weeks ago that said that they were verifying my name and address and all of that because they were getting ready to mail it out, but I haven't gotten it yet. So I have the next best thing, which is a copy of my transcript, and I had to fold it kind of funky because it does have my address and my social security number and all of that. So I had to fold it so that way none of that is visible, but I don't know if you can see. It's like super, like not wanting to focus. I don't know if you can see, it looks really blurry. But anyway, if you can't see it, it says status, graduated, program, engineering technology, and then on this side over here it says specialization, mechanical engineering technology. So that is super exciting. I still can't believe it. It's been over a month and it just still doesn't really feel real. So I'm still like waiting for it all to set in. I have started looking at jobs, but I'm not like super focused on that right now. I just wanted to take the summer and kind of relax since I've been in school for so long and it took so long to get to this point. But I'm thinking around like September is when I'll start getting more serious about looking for a engineering technician job. Right now I don't know where I want to transfer to. I do want to continue to take a few, I guess, basic classes at the community college that I just graduated from because I still need to take differential equations, linear algebra, statistics. I'm thinking I can just take all of those at community college and then kind of knock them out the way before I transfer to a big university. So that is the plan, and I'm hoping if I can get like maybe at least 6 months or even 12 months of work experience under my belt, then go on and finish my bachelor's. That just kind of feels like the plan right now. That could change, who knows. And the only reason I really am planning on waiting to do that is because I live near Pittsburgh and there's a ton of engineering schools around here, but I just really don't have any interest in any of them. My heart really wants to move to Cincinnati. I've always loved Cincinnati and the area, and I feel very, very much like I belong there. But right now, I'm in no rush to move there. You know, the way life is set up sometimes, my funds are not ready for that. You know, a major move 5 hours away, not ready for that yet. So I'm thinking I'll probably just renew my lease here and then maybe next summer go on out to Cincinnati, find a school there, then continue on with my bachelor's. I'm in no rush whatsoever. Like I said, it has been such a bumpy road and a wild ride, and getting diagnosed with my learning disability was kind of like a huge shock. So that kind of set me back. So I had to relearn how to learn math and figure out what worked best for me. And then, you know, obviously learning at home during the pandemic, basically teaching myself calculus 1, 2, and 3 at home. I had a little bit of a hiccup with my physics 2 class. That was wild. Basically, long story short, I had attempted physics 2 years ago when I very first started at the community college. It didn't work out. I tried to take it over the summer, not a good idea, so I withdrew. And then I had to take it. Obviously, I needed it to graduate. So I enrolled in it in January of this year, and I got the same professor. So we just didn't click that well. Not just me, but there was other students in the class who had the same issue. It was an online class, but there was no materials. You literally were just given a book. There was no, PowerPoints, no study guides, no, practice problems, no samples like written out, literally nothing. There was no online notes. Now, I've taken plenty of online classes even before the pandemic, and we were always given all of those materials to learn from. So it just seemed really counterproductive to just be given literally just the book and being told, here's the book, do the homework. So it didn't work out. From my understanding was that there were several people, both in that class and also in another physics 2 class, who it just wasn't working out. So what the school ended up doing, and I'm so grateful that they did this, kind of like a once in a lifetime type of thing, they found another professor to start the class over from day 1 in April. So I graduated in May. So in April, there was, I believe, 14 of us in the class. We were starting over from day 1. And it was a lot of work, but luckily, we finally had a professor who gave us all of the tools that we needed. It was also, instead of being 100% online, it was actually a Zoom online. So once a week, we had, I believe it was 5 hours, a Zoom meeting. And then we also were given PowerPoint, study guides, example problems, all of the things that we should have had in the first place. And I was able to pass physics. And that was so stressful and so crazy, not knowing what was going to happen. Having to learn 16 weeks worth of material in 4 weeks was insane and beyond stressful. I can't even describe it, but I'm so glad that I was able to get through it and, push through and graduate. So it's like a huge sigh of relief now, being able to have that milestone out of the way and knowing that, yes, I did this, and this is only the beginning. There's so much more that I can still do. So super exciting. Like I said, I'm really disappointed that my actual degree is not here yet because I really wanted to show you guys in the video. I have no idea what it's going to look like. So I'm really excited. This is my first college degree. As you guys may or may not know if you've seen my other videos, or if you haven't, I'm also a certified personal trainer. So I have 5 personal training certifications and I'm working on a 6th one right now. So I mean, that's a pretty big accomplishment, but not quite the same as having that degree that I've worked for so long. Personal training always came really easily to me and I never really had any issues getting certified or with my certifications. I really enjoy doing it. So, and also with personal training, my learning disability was never an issue. I never needed any type of accommodations or anything like that for those courses. Whereas with engineering, I absolutely needed all of the accommodations and, I had to invest way more time into it. So it just feels like such a bigger reward and a bigger outcome. So yes, that is basically pretty much it. Like I said, I'm so excited, and I do plan on making a video very soon about how I was able to pass calculus with having diagnosed dyscalculia. Honestly, and this will only just be my experience, I can't speak for everyone. In my opinion, calculus was way easier to learn than algebra. Obviously not everyone is gonna feel the same way, but I do plan on making another video kind of going more into detail with that, with how I actually was able to study and what worked for me, what tools I used. I did do a video a while ago, study tips for dyscalculia, but I really kind of want to zero in on how I learned calculus specifically, because I feel like that's something that a lot of people who have dyscalculia, they might think, oh, I would never get to calculus, but I was able to do it, and if I could do it, you can too. I do have it pretty severe. I failed algebra, college algebra 5 times, no joke, I failed it 5 times. I went to 3 different colleges, in high school. I just barely graduated high school because I did so terrible with math. At that point, I wasn't diagnosed yet, so I didn't really know why. So yeah, it was like before anyone tries to say like, oh, you must not have it that bad. No, I have it really, really bad. I just had to really zero in and focus on how could I learn this, because I knew I would need it. And that's, you know, what I had to do. I had no other option. I basically just told myself, you're going to learn calculus. You have no other choice. Figure it out. And I did, and it worked. My grades weren't super fantastic. They weren't like over the moon, but I passed calculus 1 with a C, calculus 2 with a B, mind-blowing, and calculus 3 with a C. So, you know, not anything super fantastic, but, you know, good enough to graduate, and I'm proud of that. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to share that super exciting news. Hopefully when my degree gets here, maybe I can make another like little short video and just kind of show you guys what it looks like, because I am so excited to see it and I want the whole world to see it. So let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.